Hello and welcome to Rickster's Realm. I'm Ricky, and today's video is going to be all about compliments that people give you behind your back. I will have the timing figured out in the description box. Please choose whichever group you're most drawn to. I'm going to get started with group number one. I'm just going to shuffle these up a little bit. So let's see, group number one. What compliments do people give you behind your back? Okay. There's something about you and how you're wired that is very accepting of other people. I feel people, the compliments they give you, it's something along the lines of you being very non-judgmental. Again, that you just accept people for exactly who they are. It's a feeling of you building people up. You don't tear them down. Something like that's what I'm getting. And just, again, a strong message of you accepting someone for exactly who they are. That people don't feel they have to pretend to be someone that they're not to be accepted in your presence. They just, yeah. Let's see what else we get. Compliments people give you behind your back. There's something so loving and sweet about you. And there's a very friendly energy as well that I feel coming through here. What else am I getting? There's a very loving, nurturing, compassionate energy here. And yeah, so people compliment you on basically just how you interact with people, like how you approach people. That there's this very loving, compassionate side to you. Even if you found yourself in a situation or a connection where there's negativity or there's some type of challenge or you're not seeing eye to eye with someone, it's still a feeling that your energy is very pleasant and your approach is very pleasant. Something like that's what I'm getting. Let's see what else comes through. Yes, there's something about you. The energy, it feels very selfless, is what I'm getting. Again, a strong message of you building people up. You don't tear them down. I feel you help people. I feel you help people notice what their strengths are, or that you help highlight the positive things in another person. And it's a feeling of you like letting other people shine. Again, like compliments that people would give you behind your back. It's a feeling of, how do I word it? Of you letting other people shine. Something like that's what I'm getting. You're very supportive. That's what I'm getting. You're very supportive and encouraging. And again, strong message of you helping to build people up. It's a feeling of you wanting to help people reach their potential. Something like that as well is what I'm getting. Let's see what else comes through. Okay. Compliments people give you behind your back, group number one. There's something about how you're wired that, again, you have this very loving, compassionate side to you. But there's also something to where you will draw a line when that needs to take place within any given, connection or situation. And people, there's something about you that, again, it's very loving, it's sweet how you approach people, right? You just have a very pleasant energy about you. But it's not to where I feel people feel they can take advantage of you or that they're seeing your kindness as a weakness, because again, the compliment that I'm getting here is that people are still aware of this other side to you, where, I don't know, there's a certain level of maturity about you to where, again, you'll be loving and compassionate, you have patience for people, that sort of thing, but you're not going to let someone get away with something. That's another message that I'm getting. Like, you'll call someone out on something if that needs to take place, but it's still a feeling of you doing it with love, is what I'm getting. Yeah, that's another message coming through. Okay, let's see what else we get here. Okay, compliments that people give you behind your back. How do I word this? Okay, there's something unique and different about you as far as that you don't follow the crowd, or how do I word what I'm getting? There's something different about you. Like, I feel like there's something about you that stands out, that's noticeable. And people compliment you on it. It's something along the lines of how you're able to handle and deal with an unpleasant situation or something that is not to your liking, to how you would handle it, or just that you don't follow the crowd, right? To a situation where everyone would think and feel this, you go off your own little way. Something like that's what I'm getting. But I feel that other people find it quite intriguing, just to how you're wired, how you go about things, how you live your life. Something like that's what I'm getting. And again, like a strong message about where if other people were to find themselves in similar situations that you have, they may not handle it as well, is what I'm getting. So that's another compliment that's coming through. Okay, I'm gonna pull one more card for this section. So let's see what else we get here. Group number 1, compliments that people give you behind your back. Okay, people compliment you on your confidence, and I'm feeling this like on an internal level. Like, people compliment you on how you trust yourself. That when it's all said and done, again, if everyone thinks and feels and believes whatever, and you want to veer off and do your own thing because that's what resonates with you, that's what you're going to do. And yeah, people compliment you on that. How you follow your heart, you follow your intuition, you're going to go about things in a way that you feel confident, that you can live with, that sort of thing. And people love how you can just go based off a feeling, is what I'm getting. So those are the messages coming through for group number 1. I hope you enjoyed that section of the reading. Thank you so much for watching, and I'm going to go on to group number 2. Okay, group number 2, welcome to the reading. I'm just going to shuffle these up a little bit, and we'll see what type of messages come through for you when it comes to compliments that people give you behind your back. Let's see here. Okay, compliments that people give you behind your back is that you're trustworthy. Okay, people feel that you are the type of person to keep your word. Okay, if you say you're going to do something, you do it. You make a promise, you keep it. And I'm feeling, how do I word what I'm getting? So again, this trusting energy that's coming through, I almost feel that almost strangers could sense that from you as well, is what I'm getting. So yeah, there's just something here about you keeping your word and just being very trustworthy and honest. Let's see what else we get. Compliments people give you behind your back. Okay, compliments that people give you behind your back, it's something along the lines of that people feel that maybe you know something that the rest of us don't. Okay, it's a feeling of you being very aware of the cycle and phases of things and being able to use that to your benefit. It's a feeling of you working with the energies of the universe, not against it. Like, it's a feeling of, again, you using different energies and whatnot to benefit you, to help you along on your journey, something like that. What else am I getting here? Compliments people give you behind your back. There's something about this card that it makes me feel that it would represent someone that, how do I word it? Like their energy, it's just a bit greater than everyone else, is what I'm getting. Like there's something about you that stands out. It's a feeling of you standing out, even if you didn't want to. That's what I'm getting. Okay, for some of you, the message I'm getting here, compliments that people give you behind your back, it's a feeling of you not realizing how great you are. You know, some people who are just, they're absolutely amazing in every way possible, but they have no clue how great they are. That's what I'm getting. It's a feeling, again, of these people like complimenting you behind your back and being like, this person doesn't even know how amazing they are. Yeah, that's what I'm getting. There's something about you. I almost feel that, again, someone watching this, that they may feel like, oh, I'm just like everyone else, just a normal person. But again, to how other people perceive your energy, I don't know, you're placed higher, something like that's what I'm getting. There's just something greater about your energy. Let's see what else we get. I think a lot of people feel almost an instant connection to you. That's another message I'm getting with this card. It would be where again, even if it was a stranger, that they would feel like, okay, that was meant to be, right? Even if they only talked to you for 7 seconds, they're like, yep, that meeting was meant to be. That person was meant to cross my path. Something like that's what I'm getting. Yeah, let's see what else comes through. Compliments you get behind your back. Okay, compliments that people give you behind your back. It's something along the lines of how I feel how you're able to relate to just about anybody. You can communicate with anybody, that, you know, you could be thrown into any given situation and I feel you're going to thrive. It's a feeling of you being able to match other people's energy or to meet people where they are. But again, I mean this in the most authentic way possible, not where you're being fake, you know, and matching someone else's energy, but in a way that other person feels that you understand them, that you get them. So yeah, there's something about just about how you're wired, that you are like you're able to connect with just about anybody, is what I'm getting. What else? Another message coming through here for compliments that people give you behind your back. For some of you, it's how mysterious you are. That's another message coming through here, that maybe you're a very private person. You only show just little bits and pieces, certain aspects, but there's so much more to you, right, is what I'm getting. Yeah, let's see what else comes through. Okay, compliments people give you behind your back. Okay, compliments that people give you behind your back. It's a feeling of you being like marriage material. That's what I'm getting. I feel that people view you as someone that they would want to have like a serious relationship or connection with, that they'd want to put time, effort into a connection with you. There's something about you that's very patient. It's very patient and loving. I feel that you do put a lot of time, effort, and hard work into whatever it is that you do, and that you put love into whatever it is that you do, and that's a compliment that people give you behind your back. There's something very thorough and consistent about you, is what I'm getting. And there's just something about this patient energy coming through that I do. Like, I feel like other people, they see you in such a high light, and where they would want something serious with you, they want something long-term with you, because they see that you have consistency about you, right? That you can be patient, that you'll go after what your heart desires, and that you'll put, again, time, effort, and hard work into whatever it is that you're doing. I feel, yeah, just strong message coming through there about people wanting to connect with you on an emotional level. Let's see what else we get. Okay. Let's see here. Compliments people give you behind your back. Okay. People compliment how your intuition is very on point. They compliment how you're able to read people, situations, something like that. This could be something where you may be the type of person where you'll say something and be like, oh, I think this is going to come about, or maybe you say that you have a bad feeling about a certain person or situation, and maybe no one else believes you, but sure enough, down the line, they all realize that you were right from the very beginning. So something like that's another message coming through. It's something about you being very aware, right? You're very aware of things that other people don't notice. Something like that's what I'm getting. And just that you're very intuitive, and again, like you're sensitive, like there's this heightened awareness, again, where you're able to kind of pick up on things that other people would miss or just completely just don't notice at all. But yeah, let's see what else we get here. Okay, compliments people give you behind your back. Let's see. Okay. There's something about this card that it makes me feel that, okay, compliments people give you, there's something very loving and sweet about you. And there's something very nostalgic about you. Okay? There's something about how you're wired, how you go about doing whatever it is that you do. It's a feeling that you take people back to times of their past, is what I'm getting. Like you remind them of someone or something, but it's pleasant. Like the energy is very loving and pleasant. What else am I getting? Compliments people give you behind your back. What's the message? You're unforgettable. That's what it is. There's something about you that, and I feel like this would play out in any given situation. It wouldn't matter the amount of time that you've known someone. You're memorable. That's what I'm getting. Even if you just met someone and you hung out with them for a minute, it could be years down the line, they would still think about you. They'd be like, oh, I remember that one time when I talked to that one person for a minute. They were amazing. It's something like that. There's something very memorable about you, and that people miss you when you're not around. That's what I'm getting. And there's something, what else am I getting here? Compliments people give you behind your back. It's something about how there's something about you that's so pure and innocent, is what I'm getting. And again, a very nostalgic vibe is what I'm getting. Yeah, those are the messages coming through for group number 2. For compliments that people give you behind your back. I hope you enjoyed that section of the reading. Thank you so much for watching, and I'm going to go on to the next group. Okay, group number 3, welcome to the reading. I'm just going to shuffle these up a little bit, and we'll see what type of messages come through for you when it comes to compliments that people give you behind your back. Okay. What people are complimenting you on behind your back, it's how loving and supportive you are. And I feel that this message is coming through in a way of, how do I word it? Okay, is that you will help and support someone even if you are going through a difficult time yourself. That's what I get with this card. This isn't so much the message of, okay, you're very helpful and you support other people, but meanwhile your life's perfect and maybe it's easy. It's more of a feeling that you may be struggling. Maybe things aren't going 100% to your liking, but that you would still go out of your way to help another person. That's what I'm getting with that card there. And there's just a very friendly energy there. Let's see what else we get. Okay, compliments people give you behind your back. Okay, people are complimenting you on how much you have grown, is what I'm getting. Yeah, they're and it's quite noticeable, is what I'm getting. It's a feeling here of people noticing the progress that you've made within any given situation that you've, I don't know, like complimenting you on how maybe you've outgrown something, or just that you've been learning and growing through a particular situation, something like that. Another message I'm getting here for compliments that people give you behind your back, it's how do I word this? It's how you help other people, I feel, learn and grow through difficult situations. And something, how do I word what I'm getting here? People are complimenting you like on your leadership skills, or how you set an example, something like that's what I'm getting. It's a feeling of you, how do I word what I'm getting? Where I feel that you will do what you say you're going to do. And it's something about how I feel you want to help people. What am I trying to say here? Compliments people give you behind your back, it's about how you want to help people to learn and grow from, again, difficult situations or experiences that they've gone through, right? To help them so they don't feel stuck within their circumstances, is what I'm getting. And people are complimenting you too on how you don't stay stuck within certain circumstances. Like if you don't let things limit you, that's what I'm getting. It's a feeling that, okay, you're just going to keep learning and growing and moving on, and that, again, I feel you have no problem bringing other people along with you. But it's a feeling that, I don't know if I want to say like they have to be at your level, but it's something to where I feel like you're not going to carry people, but that you'll help them, right, to kind of get to where you're at, but they have to do the work though, but you'll help them along, something like that's what I'm getting. Yeah, let's see what else we get. Rambled enough about that one. Let's see what else we get here. Okay, compliments people give you behind your back. Okay, for some of you, what I'm getting here, people love your energy and how intense it is. That's what I'm getting. People love how you follow your heart, and that you let that guide you, even if it doesn't make sense to other people. And I think for a lot of you that may be the case, because that's kind of how I'm reading this card. It's a feeling that you may go about things that maybe to some, like, they'll look at you, your life, choices you've made, and think to themselves, what the hell is this person doing? But yet in the same breath, it intrigues them though. Like there's something here, like people compliment you on how you go about things in a way that resonates with you, even if it doesn't make sense to anybody else. If everyone else thinks you're completely insane, they can't wrap their head around why you go about things the way that you do, there's still a message that really underneath all of that, I almost, what I'm getting here, I feel like other people, the compliment that they're giving you behind your back is that they wish they could go about things that way. That they wish they had this strong, intense, passionate energy about them, and that they live their life from that place. It's because it's a feeling of you, again, going about things in a way that feels right for you. And I feel that, again, these people complimenting you, deep down inside, they want to be able to do that too. But I don't know if, okay, what I'm getting here for compliments that people give you behind your back, it's that I feel you're not easily influenced by other people. Like if you're doing something and someone questions you on it, you're not just going to completely abandon that because someone's questioning why you're doing something. You're going to be like, because I feel like doing it, right? And I'm going to do it, like something like that. And in general, I just feel the message coming through, it's a lot to do with your energy. Like it's something about how you feel things very deeply. That's what I'm getting. Yeah, you feel things on a very deep level, and I feel it's how people, when people do connect with you, they feel that, like they feel that energy. Let's see what else comes through. And there's so much love about you. You know, people are complimenting you about how you very much do things from the heart space. And yeah, I don't know. There's just a very passionate energy that you have about you. Oh my God, where did that card go? Okay. I think we should take it because it jumped out. So obviously it wants to be read. Okay, let's see here. Compliments people give you behind your back. It's something about how do I word what I'm getting? Compliments people give you behind your back. It's that there's something very like natural and authentic about you. There's something about you that there's not a lot of fuss, is what I'm getting. Like it's a feeling of it. Okay, how do I word what I'm getting here? I feel that the compliments people give you behind your back, a lot of it seems to be compliments that are linked and connected to just who you are as a person. They're linked and connected to things that other people can't take away from you, is what I'm getting. What else is coming through here? And I think, okay, compliments people give you behind your back, it's something along the lines of how you try to help other people notice what's really important. Like there's something here about your energy that it's of substance. Like people don't view you as a very superficial person. Like there's substance to you. There's something about your beauty that it very much shines from within, is what I'm getting. And there's something about you that again, all this positive stuff, it's just who you are as a person. It's not something external that's linked and connected to you, to people are like, oh, that's wonderful. It's to where you could be stripped of everything and you still have everything. That's what I'm getting. Yeah, people are complimenting how you don't really need anything outside of yourself. Like there's this internal happiness or confidence that you have about you. And again, it's very much in this way that other people can't take it away from you, is what I'm getting. Like you have an internal, again, like thing of happiness or confidence. Something like that's what I'm getting. Let's see what else comes through. Yes, your energy, it's so supportive. Like there's something about you that I feel like you'll just go out of your way to help someone, to make someone else's situation better. You'll do it out of the goodness of your heart. You don't want anything in return. You're not going to remind them of it. You're not going to be broadcasting it to other people about how you're a good person and help someone else. It's just a feeling of you, again, just helping and supporting people in whatever way that you can, just because you're in a position to do so. And then even to take it back to this card here, very similar message, right? Where I feel like someone again, even if they are going through a difficult time themselves, that they'll still do what they are able to do in any given moment to help another person. And yeah, these are the compliments that I feel people are giving you behind your back. It's a feeling of you, again, helping people to get on their feet again, to help them reach new levels of success. Something like that's what I'm getting. Again, a feeling of you helping to build people up is what I'm getting. Let's see what else we get here. Okay. Compliments people give you behind your back, group number 3. I feel it has a lot to do with how you handle disappointment. Okay, when things don't go your way, I don't feel that, you don't just break down. You know what I mean? Like it's a feeling of you seeing the situation for what it is. You may have a perspective about you to where you may be able to view something not playing out to your liking as being a blessing in disguise. But it's just something where, again, anything that would be viewed as being disappointing to come about into your world, it's a feeling like you don't let it completely get you down. There is, like, people are complimenting you on your ability to bounce back from things that, again, don't play out to your liking. I have a feeling here too that the message I'm getting here, this would be where, based on any given situation that would be challenging, it's a feeling that how you would handle that situation in comparison to how the majority of other people would handle it, like that's the compliment. Like people are complimenting you on how you handle things that don't play out to your liking. Like it's just a feeling of you not letting that completely hold you back or keep you down. Like you're not blind to it, you know what I mean? Like if something doesn't play out to your liking, like you can see that for what it is, but you're not going to let it hold you back. You'll find some other way, or again, you'll see it as a blessing in disguise, something like that. It's a feeling of you not letting negative things snowball is what I'm getting. And people are complimenting you on your level of maturity. Again, just to how you handle situations that are unpleasant, something like that's what I'm getting. I'm going to pull one more card to kind of wrap up this section of the reading. Let's see here. Okay, people are complimenting you on, a couple things here. People are complimenting you on how you make things easier is what I'm getting. Okay, so this could be anything. There's any type of connection situation you find yourself in. There's something about how you are wired, how you go about doing whatever it is that you do. I feel things are done to a higher standard. So again, it's a feeling of the outcomes being more pleasant and everything like that. It's a feeling like people don't have to babysit you. Do you know what I mean? Like I feel like the standards that you have for yourself are greater than what someone else would place on you. So it's a feeling, again, of the outcomes, for the most part, turning out really well for yourself and other people involved just because of how you go about things. There's a feeling here, people compliment you on how hardworking you are and how you don't shy away from the undesirable aspects of something. Like it's a feeling of you being able to take the good with the bad. And again, like just being able to be very thorough and again, it's a feeling of taking the good with the bad. Another message coming through here too, it's something I feel like there's something about you that makes situations more pleasant for other people is what I'm getting. What else am I getting here? People compliment you on on how I feel you take on more than what you need to, is what I'm getting. It's a feeling of you going above and beyond. That's the message. Took a while to get there. That's a message. You go above and beyond. You are not the type of person to do the bare minimum. Like, it's the opposite. That's what I'm getting. And people are complimenting you on that, right? That, again, you're not just going to do the easy aspects of something, and you know what I mean? Like, you'll be fully immersed in all aspects of something. And yeah, people are definitely complimenting you on that. So those are the messages coming through for group number 3. I hope you enjoyed that section of the reading. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. And that's it. I'm going to go away now.